Alright, hello, welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So here we are. This is a hint that Dokkan posted not that long ago. I mean, I caught this as it happened, and yeah, I mean, it's Gomah. I mean, just look at his forehead. It is so obviously Gomah. It could not be more obvious unless they literally just posted like this GIF or something, right? Um, so yeah, I mean, I figured this guy was coming here. I feel like a lot of people really did slash should have. I did see a lot of people were speculating like Super Saiyan 3 adult Vegeta. I actually made a video pointing out that, hey, this is coming for part 2 of the celebration. I talked about the banner release date and everything. Well, relative banner release date. And those are really the two main candidates I threw out: Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, as well as Giant Gomah, because it was obviously not going to be Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And that's really the three big stuff we could get from Diama still. I mean, I would actually be really down for like a tag Kudu card, or like a Tamagami 3, but I don't know. I mean, they kind of waited a while, so I'm not sure how receptive people would be to that stuff at this point. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over this, all the things that we know, and when to expect this guy. Because once again, I mean, it's him. Like it's not going to be anyone else. And then in that video, I was like, yeah, I mean, whoever it's here, or rather, whoever's not here is going to be paired as a Carnival LR with Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku for 11th anniversary. Because it is so fucking obvious. I think it'll be part 2. But it is so obvious Adult Super Saiyan 4 Goku is coming for 11th anniversary, and I'll eat my words if I'm wrong, but he's coming. And it's like, okay, well, this slot upcoming is going to be a Yellow Coin LR, or at least it 99% should be, because we also have a Carnival LR coming up in roughly a month from now, because it usually comes out like December 12th or something. In fact, I could actually pull that up too in just a moment here. So this is the Elder Kai banner. This is part of the reason why we knew there was a Part 2 LR coming in the first place. This could have been related to the manga sort of banner, but I mean, once we knew when the manga banner was coming out, it was very clear. So if you don't know, you can usually tell when banners are upcoming based off the Elder Kai banners, because they quote unquote retire the current iteration of the Elder Kai banner to release a new version. Because that's how they get a lot of whales to like, hey, you need Elder Kais. Here's them with a new banner, so you can have the SA level for your character, right? So I mean, it makes sense. I don't think normal people usually spend on these banners. I think I have like once or twice because I really needed them. But besides that, I mean, it's just a good tool for those in the know to know when a banner is coming. So yeah, roughly the 13th, 14th, that sort of window should be when this banner releases. I'd say probably more so the 13th, but maybe the 14th. And then as for Gomah himself, we have two iterations of Gomah in the game. So it really depends on what exactly they do with this LR. Because, I mean, this hint, as you can see where the demon eye is, it could either be like the demon eye is like right above, and that very well could be the case, but I don't think so. The demon eye could be right above, or this could be like starting out as like Gomah in his sort of normal form, and then he transforms with an intro, or I don't know. I mean, maybe they just didn't include the demon eye to make it too obvious, but we don't have like a sort of like base sort of Gomah in the game. We have Third Eye Gomah as well as Giant Gomah. So I mean, it really depends on which one of these two they decide to use, because no matter what, even if they have base Gomah, there's no way he's going to be a fighter. He literally does nothing. He literally does nothing until he puts the third eye in. Unless they decide to make him like a Tech Broly character where he does nothing in base and transforms, which I really don't see. I think what they'll probably do is they'll have it start as Third Eye Gomah, and then go into Giant Gomah and just use them all right here. Would be my guess. I could be wrong though. But I mean, the big distinction between these guys though is this one has 6 categories, this one has 8. So the third Eye Gomah does not have full power, right? Or accelerated battle. They both have Dragon Ball Seekers, Battle of Fate, Terrifying Conquerors, Demonic Power, Final Trump Card, and Successors. Now, I don't expect to add like a new category or anything to this guy. I suppose maybe he'd get like transformation boost if he starts out as like third Eye Gomah and then actually transforms. Or maybe they'll also give him like giant form. But more or less, should be the categories we should expect for him. Now, I think the big question from there would be what to expect for his categories. And I think that is a really valid thing to wonder about, because like I don't know what they'll do. I mean, they just gave mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku demonic power, is the thing. Now, to be fair, they have shown, and I mean, this is the first LR I have pulled up here. I suppose I can duplicate this and pull up Baby as well. I mean, both of these cards lead Corroded Body and Mind. So it's not like, okay, well, you know, the Dokkan Fest is leading Corroded Body and Mind, so now the LR can't. They very well can lead the same category. And to be honest, I think it's very possible that both Gomah and Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku sort of have demonic power as their main leads. Well, I say main lead, but Yellow Queen LRs have 2 leads. And that is the thing. So I do have all the LRs from this year pulled up. All the Yellow Coin LRs, at least. And as crazy as this sounds, we've only gotten 3. So this is going to be our 4th Yellow Coin LR in total. So we got Pycon with the Cell Celebration, obviously. Tien with the Tau Celebration. And the GT Possessed Saiyans with the Baby Celebration. Now, I don't know if this is like unintentional or not, but I did notice a sort of trend with this LR, and given that this is Gomah, I would say this still is the case, because well, let's be honest, no one, like, Gomah himself, like, it's really cool he's coming, and like getting the animations and everything and the representation, but I mean, no one cares about Gomah, right? Like, no one is sitting here like, oh yeah, my favorite villain's Gomah. Like, we're not doing that. At least I really, hey, you know what? If he is, I'm not gonna judge you. It's just, I really don't see it. I mean, he just sat and whined and whined and whined the entire way through Diama, and then he gets a massive fucking power up. He starts whooping ass, and then I still think that fight should have ended with the Kamehameha. I would have been fine if it ended with the Kamehameha. But the fact that it didn't, and then it's just like boop boop boop, and then he fucking loses, like, I don't know. It was. I mean, it was funny, but it was also like, what the fuck? Come on. So yeah, I'm not particularly hyped for like Gomah himself to be here, but I think he will be really helpful to villains. And I do like getting representation for all the characters, so I mean that's good as well. Now we don't really have like a link set for him, obviously, because these are just like enemy boss cards from the Dragon Ball Daima story event. So I mean, who knows exactly what he'll get, but if I were to throw some out, I'd probably say like Metamorphosis. They'll probably. In fact, you know what? Why don't I pull up? I could also pull up like Glorio here. Or there he is. What all does Glorio have for his link set? Okay, so Cold Judgment, Master of Magic. I bet Gomah will probably have Master of Magic. It'll have Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. That's 3, and then maybe like Shocking Speed because he's on Accelerated Battle. And then the final 3, like Big Web Bosses, Metamorphosis, Thirst for Conquest. Something like that should be Gomah's link set. Now that's a really crazy one, and I could be off, but I think it makes a lot of sense. I really do. Now, with Gomah as well, I mean, like, once again, what the hell do we even think about for his leader skill? Because another thing with these being sort of low hype characters, and that trend continues with Gomah here. I think that's what they're trying to do with all the yellow coin LRs, make them like lower hype picks. The carnival LRs are going to be like more hype stuff, I guess. I mean, there are definitely PyCon fans, there are definitely TN fans. I don't know. I'd say there's possessed Goten and Gohan fans, but I think you get the point I'm trying to get across here. That it does seem like Dokkan is trying to use these slots for lower hype, and it's like Crota Body and Mind join forces. Final Trump card Earthlings. So like his is pretty decent with Final Trump card, but like Earthlings isn't like really good. Joined Forces isn't really good. Corroded Body and Mind I think is probably decent now, but it's like so restricted. So you have to have like the perfect all of the characters, right? And then I mean Otherworld Warrior Saviors, both of his are ass. So I think it's very likely that they're trying to give these sort of lesser categories to these yellow coin LRs, and like demonic power I'd say is actually really decent. So I don't know what exactly they want to do from there. Like I don't think they're giving him successors. I mean TN has final trump card. I suppose maybe would it be like full power? Oh wait, you know what? I wonder. Now this isn't like a perfect tell or anything, but just to pull up, I could go over to the 200% lead actually. Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I mean, he does buff Demonic Power Dragon Ball Seeker, and you know what? Who else buffs those exact same categories? Mini Piccolo. Mini Piccolo does. Now, I think just in general, I mean, it makes sense because Dragon Ball Seeker. I mean, that's the whole point of Diama, right? They're trying to search for the Dragon Balls. But honestly, I mean, that could be his leader skill. I feel like that would be sort of more, not entirely niche, but more niche than if we threw on like Accelerated Battle or Successors or Battle of Fate. I think Terrifying Conquerors is going to get reserved. I made. I'll probably make another thing closer like New Year's about this, but in my opinion, it is now going to be superhero for New Year's, and part 1 Namek into part 2 Daima. So I think Final Form Frieza, Full Power Frieza, whoever the hell it ends up being for Anniversary, is going to have Terrifying Conquerors. I don't think they're going to sort of use that here. So yeah, I would expect Dragon Ball Seeker Demonic Power, I guess. And I think his link set, once again, I mean, something like Boo Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Thirst for Conquest, Shocking Speed, Master of Magic, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I think they'll probably go with something like that. And he should, keyword being should, release on the 13th. So I'm very excited to see this, though. I'm like, what the hell he's going to do? I have no idea. I mean, because we do have an animation of his in game, I suppose. I mean, there's no way it's not for. In fact, honestly, that's that animation that we do have in like the Seriously Serious battle. That does make me think it probably. I mean, I already figured it would, but that makes me think even more that Giant Gomah will be included in it. Even whether or not it's like a just starting out Giant Gomah or is like a transformation from Third Eye Gomah to Giant Gomah, I don't know. But we do have an animation that the like Gomah boss in like Seriously Serious has. So potentially, I think that really does indicate. I mean, once again, I think it would either way, but like I don't know, because I'm also trying to consider like, are they going to try and save any of this guy for later on? I don't know. To be honest, I probably don't think so. I think they're just going to use them all. Which, I mean, it's unfortunate to see like all of his animations and such going through like a Yellow Queen LR, but like he's just not like hype. And once again, like I'm not like a big Gomah guy or anything, but he is like currently the latest Dragon Ball villain, so I didn't like that Cell Max was a Yellow Queen LR either. Although I think Cell Max is more hype than this guy, although not by too much, because they just I mean, he's just like a bumbling buffoon the entire time, right? He's just mindlessly screaming. They didn't. I don't know. They did my boy Cell dirty. I was really anticipating a Cell like because like I mean they did it with Frieza. It was so obvious. I mean they did it with Broly. Like oh yeah, I can't wait for Cell to come back, and then I mean he does, and it's like that. So unfortunate, but yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited. I mean, usually with these teasers, they do let us sort of sit on it for a couple of days. I mean, it is currently they released this my time, 4 a.m. on the 9th. So my guess is probably like 2 a.m. on the 12th. I think would be my guess. Maybe they'll do like 2 a.m. on the 11th actually, because they really do like to drop info on like Tuesday nights. Um, so I think that does make a lot of sense. So yeah, maybe like 2 a.m. my time on the 11th, which I mean would be what like 46 hours and 23 minutes from the time I'm recording this. So I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. But let me know what you guys are thinking about Gomah coming, what he potentially is going to be leading, as well as his link set. I think if they handle him correctly, he could be pretty cool. I mean, demonic power. I mean, that team with all the like support. I feel like he's destined to be pretty good. Oh, that is another thing to throw out. Like all of the like the Diama cards. I mean, Mini Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta, SA phase, free to play Glorio, phase 1 attack. Well, I suppose Vegeta has the defense. Free to play Glorio has the phase 1 attack. Free to play Pansy, phase 1 defense. Dokkan Fest Glorio has phase 1 attack and defense. Mini Super Saiyan Goku, I suppose, yeah, no, Mini Super Saiyan Goku has the attack support on SA. Then we have both of the Mini Goku and Vegeta EZAs, which both give attack, defense, and crit phase 1. Then obviously we have Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who's giving the phase 2 attack and defense. Like, literally all of the Daima cards. Literally all of them. I mean, Mini Piccolo, phase 1. They are all giving attack and defense support. Or not like attack and defense support, but rather they're all giving support in general. Different phases. I'm not really sure if there's like a clear-cut pattern or anything, but I really do think that whatever the hell this guy ends up being, honestly, you know what? They could probably give him a domain. It's been a little bit since we had a domain villain, and that could be how he supports. He could have a demonic power, or Dragon Ball Seeker or something like that, domain, and then they'd probably honestly give him an additional, 10% or some odd bullshit to extreme class, but still, I think honestly, if they could probably give Gomah a domain, and that would make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very interested to see this guy's animations, how good he's going to be. I imagine he'll be very good. I mean, with what his potential link set and leader skill are going to look like, it'd be pretty hard to fuck him up. And plus, I'd say all the Yellow Coin LRs on release have been at least relatively decent. Tien in particular, obviously, but I think they've all been at least decent, so I wouldn't anticipate they make this guy bad for some reason. So yeah, we're gonna end this one here though. I just wanted to talk about this real quick. I'm very excited to see. Obviously, whenever the details drop, I will be doing the breakdown as well as the defense calc. So we'll be all of us will be waiting to see this. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.